Yeah, it's CC, CEO. Wanna change your life? Come see me, yo. I'ma teach you how to build up wealth for your family, not just for yourself. I'm a bestseller, a house flipper, a businesswoman, a go-getter, a big investor, a goal builder that can teach you to get richer like millions, baby. You really about to fill your savings. You about to have multiple streams to pass your children, baby. Let me teach you to get your credit on track in the long run. You'll make it all back at Catalyst and watch it all psychology black-owned firm, but we ain't all black.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Constance Carter. Happy Monday. Yay, it's Monday. What's happening, everybody? I am so excited to be here. I'm not going to be on too long. No, yeah, I am. I don't know. Let's talk, y'all. It's Monday. I had a great weekend. How about y'all? What did you guys do this weekend? I was pretty much in the whole weekend. What's up, Leslie Jr.? What's up, Miss Sophia? How you doing? Let me tell you about Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia, we doing some real estate, and I just happen to own a mortgage company and a real estate company. And Miss Sophia and them, they so good. Their information is so good that like I'm basically closing their loan in like within 2 weeks. I love working with people like that. I love people who got their ish together. But anyway, so what did you guys do this weekend? This weekend, I went to go see Marsha Ambrosius and Lettucey. Yay! So y'all, I've been on a concert diet this year. I typically go to every single concert that comes to the DMV. I go by myself, mostly. Sometimes I go with friends. And I said, you know what? I'm going to stop and I'm going to put myself on a little diet. I'm not going to go. What's up, Tamara? And so my girlfriend works with I think Marsha Ambrosius's team. So I only go to concerts if somebody's giving me some comp tickets, really. So I know a few artists that give me comp tickets. So anyway, I got tickets to the Marsha Ambrosius concert in Lettucey. Lettucey did a great job. I wish I should have did the video. Lettucey did a great job. She did a dedication to all the people who passed away this year. It was dope. It was Roy Ayers, Dwayne Wiggins, and Angie Stone. Dang it! I should have had this already up in here, yo. But it was such a dope concert. And then Marsha Ambrosius, she sang like she always does, and it was so cool. Dang it. Y'all probably don't want to hear it, but it was a great little. Okay, hold on. So that was a dedication to then she did a shout out to the Bay Area. And, I had to represent the Bay Area all the way in DC. That was fun. It was good. Great concert. And then yesterday I was Barbara the Builder, and I stayed home and I changed out some electrical. Dang, I didn't even do that either. I normally be showing y'all what I be doing. So I changed out some electrical receptacles in my kitchen. I'm like Barbara the Builder. Like, I can really do some things. You might be able to hire me out as a contractor next. I put down the floors in my kitchen. I just put down the floors in my family room. Me and my boys put down the floors in my front room. I did it in my laundry room. I did it myself. That's why my hands is looking rough. Last week I put my stove in, like it's a stove top. I had to redo everything, the piping and the gas and all that stuff. I did that. And so yesterday I changed the receptacle. So I changed the wiring. I did all the wiring and stuff. So I did that yesterday. So they can just go ahead and hire me. Look at me. Watch this. Ooh, wait. I was in the music. I was changing the wire out, y'all. Your girl is good. GOODT. I know how to do some things. So, me and my sons will do it. And then I taught my youngest son. He really knows because he's been with me. My other son is in college. My other boys are in college. So my youngest son, he does a lot with me. And so, yeah, I've been around here working. I was supposed to go see my girl, April Sampay. She hosted April Sampay. She hosted the Wine on the Water in Baltimore. Y'all, April is really an amazing artist, and she's going to be at the Get Financially Lit Mixer on Thursday. But real quick, let me show you. I got to go to her Facebook page because I really need y'all to see April Sampay. If you don't know her, you need to follow her. I'm about to show y'all. Let me see. Is that her? Okay. So she's a singer, and she also happens to come on here with me on Wednesdays. But she hosted I was supposed to be here yesterday. Instead, I was putting in receptacles. So I kind of flaked on her. But girl, no, that's not it. So basically, she was hosting this thing, right? And they were towing cars. And she basically made up a song that they were towing cars. That's what she was saying. They towing your cars. And so everybody is like call and response. And so instead of people going out there to go check on their cars to see if they're getting towed, they was having too much fun because they was in the moment because April. So anyway, she's going to be, we're going to be this Thursday. If you are in or around DC, Maryland, and Virginia, we are doing the Get Financially Lit Mixer. Can you put that video up? We're doing the Get Financially Lit Mixer this Thursday. It's going to be hosted by me. April and her band is going to be performing, and tickets are going fast. Let's do the video. Tickets are going super fast. So if you are in or around DC, even if you're not, if you want to just come up for the day and mix and mingle. DC, it's time to get financially lit. Join us Thursday, June 5th at Focus Social Club for a powerful evening of connection, cocktails, and conversation. Meet wealth builders, thought leaders, and game changers ready to pour into you. Live music by the incomparable April Sampay. Vibrant vibe, a room full of opportunity. Bring your brilliance, bring your business cards, and come ready to elevate. Grab your tickets now at getfinanciallylit25.eventbrite.com. Listen, I hope you guys got your tickets because it is going down on this Thursday as we descend on Washington, D.C., Focus Social Club in Washington, D.C. on Thursday. This Thursday, a lot of our Net 7 ladies are going to be there. So you get to not only meet me, you get to meet the ladies from Net 7 Collective, so you can kind of see who they are, what they're about. Net 7 Collective is a community of women, over 75 women that I coach and train, Black women, Black professional women from all over the country. Thought leaders, doctors, lawyers, scientists, IT professionals, real estate professionals, performers. But they're going to be here They're going to be here this week because we're doing a little Net 7 retreat. We're going to be doing a lot of different activities, but it's from Thursday to Sunday. And then April is going to be performing at the Capitol Jazz Festival with Malcolm Jamal Warner on Sunday. So we're going to go support her. But this from Thursday to Sunday, Net 7. So I will not be here on Thursday. I may not be here on Wednesday, just to let you guys know, because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll be with the Net 7. And if you don't know what the Net 7 Collective is, or if you are a Black woman or you know a Black woman, let's do that video. If you are a Black woman or you know a Black woman, have them check out the Net 7 Collective. Because listen, we are just a bunch of movers and shakers that attention Black women. Yes, I'm talking to you. 2025 is among us. You have a unique genius that people will pay handsomely for, but you don't know how to monetize it. You want to build your net worth, but you don't really know how. You want to get out of that rigid 9-to-5 and become an entrepreneur. You want to be able to communicate effectively and tell your story, to sell your story, to generate passive income. You want to be able to build an entire ecosystem.
3 or 4 years. I've been praying for a business coach. I knew that a coach, I read many times that all the most successful people have a coach. Coaches have coaches.
I've learned how to purchase land. I've learned how to do overages in real estate. And I even learned some different things with credit, that I've gotten my credit cleaned up with my bankruptcy, that I'm almost in my home stretch. Doing everything right now and applying it.
I finished 2 ebooks. If I could do it, anybody can do it. And started a nonprofit.
Gotten more out of this than I ever anticipated.
Constance has done an amazing job at placing systems to allow us to understand how to prosper in our businesses.
I'm telling you, I would move heaven and earth not to miss one of these sessions.
So listen, if you are a Black woman or you know a Black woman, I coach Black women from all over the country. Just saying, my love is to help elevate and transform the lives of women who are looking to go to the next level. So this is for women who are people who are maybe want to start businesses. Maybe they want to add something into their current portfolio. Maybe they want to invest in real estate, other investments. My goal is to help Black women to elevate. And this is not to discount Black men because I have other programs, but this particular one's for Black women. I want to help you to increase your net worth by 7 figures. And so we do that by a bunch of different strategies where I coach you throughout. And I'm personally invested. And so it's just a wonderful, wonderful environment of amazing women. And the secret sauce is that it's not just me coaching them, but it's us coaching each other because everybody comes from different walks of life where they have different unique experiences where we help. Iron sharpens iron. So that's what the Net 7 Collective is. So if you are a Black woman or you know a Black woman, have them hit me up. Go to net7bbs.com and I would love to engage and have a conversation with how I can help you to elevate and bring you bring your net worth to at least 7 figures. And if you're already at 7 figures, let's get you another $1 million onto your net worth. That's my goal. My goal is to close the wealth gap. How do I do that? I, particularly through this program, was with Black women. There's an African proverb that says, when you teach a man, you teach an individual, but when you teach a woman, you teach a nation. And so that's what my goal is with the Net 7 Collective. But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into what we're talking about today. 5 reasons you should not be an entrepreneur, but what to do instead. Because I always like to tell you the real, but also give you solutions. And shout out to the people who are watching from Facebook, watching from YouTube, who are watching from X. Like we're on LinkedIn, we're on 8 different platforms right now. So if wherever you are, make sure that you follow and subscribe to everywhere I am Constance Carter. If you're on YouTube, I have great content on YouTube. I have great content on Facebook, on Instagram. Like follow me everywhere, and TikTok as well. I try to put a lot of great information out there, something that you could use, something that you can grow from. That's why I come here every day. I ain't coming here to bullshit. I come here to really give you information that I think will be beneficial to you. But talking about 5 reasons why you should not be an entrepreneur. I want to go to our woke minute. And the reason why, let me just tell you a little bit about woke. Okay. The reason why I talk about woke is because your president has taken our word, which has been in our community since the 1930s, and he's bastardized it and they've made it something bad. And so what I've done is I've said, listen, we're going to take our word woke back and we're going to change it to something that I think is really positive. It's being wealthy, outstanding, knowledgeable, empowered, how we can build wealth together, how we can stay excellent and outstanding, continue to grow our knowledge base, because that's so important. In order for you to grow financially in any other way, you have to have knowledge and then be empowered, not only to help yourself, but to help your community. That's what woke is for us, being wealthy, outstanding, knowledgeable, empowered. But for now, let's go ahead and look at our woke tip for the day.
Welcome to the Woke Minute. It's your girl, Constance Carter. This is where we will drop quick tips to build wealth, seize opportunity, gain knowledge, and empower your legacy. Money is a byproduct of impact, not intention. If you focus on solving real problems, serving your community, and showing up in excellence, the money will follow. Being woke means understanding that your value is wealth. And when you lead with purpose, profit is inevitable. Stay ready so you never have to get ready. That's your woke tip, because when you stay woke, you stay wealthy. Stay ready so you never.
Dang, I don't know what happened, but shout out to Maria Millhouse because she said she wanted to get need that t-shirt. So we have Stay Woke t-shirts on conversationtees.com, baby. Conversation Tees. If you go to Conversation Tees, dang, I wish I had Sophia's picture in here. Sophia and her sisters wore their Stay Woke shirts. And if you get a Stay Woke shirt, take a picture with it, send it to me, and I want to showcase you on the show. All right. So listen. Jay-Z got a song, The Carters. Y'all ever heard that song, Boss? by the Carters. You ever heard that song, Boss by the Carters? There's a line in it that everybody wants to be the boss and until it's time to pay for the office. Everybody want to be the boss till it's time to pay for the office. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, and that is okay. But there is a price to pay. Bars. So I'm going to give you the 5 straight reasons why you shouldn't be an entrepreneur unless you're really built for it. Because while the gram is busy showing the glam, I'm happy to show you the grind, because that's what it is. It's a daily grind. And my name used to be Nobody Works Harder Than Constance Carter, because I worked very hard. Today, I don't want to work hard. People want to get to this place, but they don't want to work for it. And there's a grind season. The grind season is the sowing season. And you're going to really have to build a foundation if you really want to be an entrepreneur. The question is, are you built for it? Everybody want to be the boss till it's time to pay for the office. Are you built for it? Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons. Okay. Number one, you might hate, if you hate uncertainty. Do you hate uncertainty? Let's start with this. If you need every duck to be in a row before you make a move, entrepreneurship will break your spirit. There are no guarantees. It's just risk, reinvention, and you have to have a ton of faith. If you can't operate in chaos or make decisions when the money is tight, this might not be your ministry, sis, brother. It may not be your ministry. Okay. If you are just singularly focused, you need to have some type of security. You don't know when the next thing is coming. It might be feast or famine. There's a lot of famine before there is feast in entrepreneurship. Yeah. And so if you can't weather the storm when there's famine, you certainly won't be able to weather it when it comes to feast. Because a lot of times you'll be grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding, and then it doesn't happen. And you're like, why the hell am I doing this? You start to question yourself. You start to question your purpose. You ask God, you say, oh God, this is what I want. And you feel like God has led you to this place. But then when it doesn't happen when you want it to happen, then you're ready to give up. If you hate uncertainty, being an entrepreneur is not for you. I will tell you this though, it will pay off if you keep grinding. One of my favorite scriptures is don't be weary in well-doing, for in due season, you will reap your harvest. But there's another part to that. If you faint not, you got to keep going and keep grinding if you want it to happen. So you will, there's a biblical principle. It's a universal principle. Every time you sow, you're going to reap if you continue to reap your heart. If you faint not, you got to keep going. So if you can't weather the storm, when there's uncertainty, when there's famine in the land, entrepreneurship may not be for you. You might not be cut out for this. And that's okay. Everybody ain't cut out for it. But I'm telling you, the harvest is going to be great if you are able to weather the storm. Number 2, I hope you guys is writing this down. Okay. Write this down in your notes. I try to teach every time I come on here, and I've been carrying this phone since not this phone, but this iCloud since 2013. I have tons of notes from all training I've taken all over the country. So if you don't have a pen and a paper, put this in your phone. Okay. The second thing is, if you're not self-motivated, your business only grows if you do. If you need a boss to tell you what to do, or you struggle to stay consistent without external pressure, you will find yourself stuck and frustrated. Being an entrepreneur means that you are your own manager. You are your own motivator. You are your own cheerleader. That's what I had to realize early on. And it's so funny because even as a broker of real estate agents, it's funny because I'm having to a lot of times motivate my team, which is totally fine. But for me, you know what motivated me? Bills. You know what motivated me? Daycare and diapers. That's what motivated me when I first started, is not struggling. What motivated me was not having to go to a job to go work for somebody else. Motivated me was seeing the bigger picture, seeing what was on the other side, that it was going to be greater later. That's what was my motivation, because I knew if I bet on myself, I knew that I could conquer anything. I knew that I was a sure thing. You know how you go to the race horses and you bet on a sure thing? I was my sure thing. If I could keep going, I had to motivate myself. So if I get up, I would get up when I first started in business, I would get up and I was working from home most of the time. I would go to my office. I had nothing to do. I would go to my office and get on my computer and figure out something to do. I ain't had no clients. I have nothing, but I would create something for myself to where I was doing something that was going to reap something in the future. The first 6 months of me being in business for myself, I got no money. I have the same spreadsheet from when I first started. I can go back 2002, same spreadsheet. I can go back. I still use it to this day. I still keep all my same format. January, because I started in December. So January is really my first month. No money coming in, money going out. I'm investing in myself. February, no money going out, no money coming in, money going out. March, money going out, no money coming in. April, May. I didn't see a turn until June. That's when it started kicking. I had money going out. I had no money coming in. I was still investing in my business, investing in myself. But from July on, I made equal to what I made when I used to make in IT, I was making $70,000 a year. That first year, I made $70,000 in real estate from July to December on a 55% commission split. Okay. That was the harvest. That was the sowing, the reaping of the sowing, of the money I was willing to put out, of the time, of everything. I was knocking on doors. I was calling people. I was trying to figure out how could I help people? What were the things that people needed? Because I knew who my target market was. And so I was saying, okay, these are their pain points. These are the things that I need to do in order to attract these people. So I spent a lot of time putting that together, setting my foundation up. And then when it kicked in, I never made under six figures since then, my first year. But it was the money going out, no money coming in. I had to motivate myself when there was nothing else. Are you willing to put money out there for yourself and bet on you when there's no money coming in? And if you're not, entrepreneurship ain't for you. And brother, sister, that's okay, because entrepreneurship ain't for everybody. Okay. Number 3, you think that entrepreneurship is a shortcut to riches. It's not. Let me be clear. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a get broke, get humbled, and then get built journey. Y'all listen. You're going to invest time. You're going to invest energy, and you're going to invest money up front, just like I just said. And if you're chasing fast money, you might as well go play the lottery, because business, it takes time. It takes time to cultivate. I got to a point where people were like, I don't want to use anybody except Constance. That took time. I didn't start real estate and everybody just wanted to F with me. No, it took time for me to get to that place where it was like, oh no, we want her. Not because of any other reason, but they knew that I was going to look out for their best interest. I established a reputation about what it was I do, how I wanted to help people. I had results. I had people that I helped. And so they were like, well, shoot, if I go through anybody, I want to go through her because I know that she's going to help me. It takes time to get there, though. That does not happen overnight. Okay. Y'all rocking with me? I see a lot of comments. Y'all rocking with me? Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Let me say what y'all saying. Let me see. Oh, I'm glad you said they great college t-shirts. Trav said he was born into entrepreneurship. Precious Jewel said grinding one day at a time. Learning something new every day about business will help. Absolutely. I ain't gonna let people live in my head rent free. Granted, I'm practicing mindfulness. Yes. Got to spend money to make money. Got to bet on you. I need it. Absolutely. Did you get your tickets to the Get Financially Lit mixer yet? Did you? All right. Here's another one. Okay. Here's number 4. I'm only telling y'all 5. Y'all got your pen and pads? All right. So listen, if you can't handle rejection or failure, hold on a sec. I had a little phlegm. I didn't want y'all to hear that. That sounded disgusting. If you guys cannot handle failure or rejection, this is not the place for you. If you got a thin skin, you can't take people saying no. You get mad when your family members don't buy from you. Oh my God, my family bought from somebody else. Their loss. They don't believe in me. Oh, well, did God give them the vision or did he give it to you? Like, if you can't take something not happening, it's going to be a lot in both ways. I'm glad you said that, Sophia. Rejection makes me work harder. No is next opportunity. It just means there's another opportunity. Okay, that's a no. Okay, cool. There's another opportunity. Don't look at a rejection as a failure. I failed so many times. If you've listened to me before, you know about bankruptcy. Listen, I've been embarrassed. I've done all kind of. When I first got my real estate license, y'all, I used to drive this Ford Windstar minivan. Sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. It was raggedy as shit. I ain't had nothing else. I remember one time I took some clients out. They never bought from me, by the way. And they were like, you want to go get something to eat? And typically, your real estate agent will buy you lunch. I had no money in my bank account to buy them lunch. I couldn't even buy myself lunch. And so we went to McDonald's and we sat at McDonald's and they were like looking at me because, I would have. This was McDonald's, y'all. I couldn't even buy them lunch. And they were like, do you want us to get you something? I was like, no. And you could loudly hear my stomach growling. My stomach was growling. They're like, are you sure? I was like, no, I'm good. That's a famine time. One time I was driving my clients in my minivan and I had the wife up front, the husband up back, and that door used to fly open. I was just like, please, Lord, because they got in my car. Like they automatically got in my car. First of all, I didn't like people get in my car because it would tow up. So I'm driving and I make this left and that door flew open and the husband back there trying to hold on for dear life, trying to keep the door closed. It was crazy. Embarrassing times. But just like Sophia said, it made me work harder. It made my grind that much stronger. Like I knew this had to happen. I was young. I was 26 years old. But for me, I didn't have the best clothes. I had these raggedy ass cars. But what I did have and what I made sure I had was great quality service. And I remember my client told me, they were like, Constance, don't ever change. I was like, in my mind, in my 26-year-old mind, I was like, why would I ever change? She was like, please always just stay this way. And I have. I absolutely. Like, I love people. I love helping people. So yeah, I'm gonna always stay this way. I'm gonna always make sure I take care of you. I'm never going to be presumptuous that, that you want to work with me or that is some type of like privilege. I remember somebody said, well, I was scared to come to you because you're Constance Carter. I was like, girl, I'm Niecy. I still help you. I help everybody. You're Constance Carter. I still want money. But I also want to help you. Like, I don't turn down nothing but my collar, like we say in the Bay Area. Like, no. So I'm never like too big, and I'll never get too big headed to where I think that I'm above helping somebody, because that's what ultimately it's about, is helping somebody. That's why we're here. That's why I come here live every day. I don't get paid for this shit. I come here because I want to educate my people. So that's important to me. So, the thing about it is, rejection will happen. Failure will happen, but you have to be willing to take risks, right? You may become embarrassed. You have to be willing to go all in for your dreams. And if you're not willing to go all in, if you're just trying to dip your toe in, you're not going to have any kind of success. You got to be willing to take risks. And that means calculated risks, of course, but not being afraid to cross the street because you think somebody's going to hit you. You think a car's going to hit you. I don't have those types of fears. If I know that my dreams are on the other side and I'm betting on me, and I know that I'm going to put in the work. I was talking to somebody yesterday and I was like, look, I was supposed to go see April, and I was like, dang, I have so much to do this week. And I had to, I was putting in my floor on Saturday. I put in my floor in my family room on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I did whatever. But somebody was like, dang, Constance, you are like a go-getter. Like, you don't stop until you finish. Like, you just do. And I'm like, I have 24 hours in a day where I can get some shit done. Everybody has the same 24 hours. It's what you are willing to do in that 24 hours. Don't sit around. Like if I'm in the bed, like even if I've had a long day and I'm working and I've done all these things, if I'm in the bed, I'm editing videos to bring you guys Black History Month spotlights. Like it's always something, and I'm enjoying doing it. It's not anything that's overworking me, but I have 24 hours in a day. There's always something to give, always something to contribute. And if you're not willing to fill in that time to make some shit pop, this may not be for you, boo. I'm sorry. Okay. So before I get to the last one, number 5, I want to tell you about why I come live here. This is the Grow Your Money podcast. I also have the Grow Your Money Club, which is a training program where I help everyday people. This is men and women. This ain't just like exclusive to women, but this is why I come here. It's because I want to help you. Have you joined the Grow Your Money Club yet? If not, why not? The Grow Your Money Club is a comprehensive program designed to take you through the complete wealth building journey. We don't just offer random courses, we guide you along a clear path, starting with fixing your credit and becoming a certified credit expert, to building your business, increasing your cash flow, diversifying your portfolio, and ultimately letting your money work for you. With over 30 trainings designed to increase your net worth, you get to either purchase the trainings individually or go through the 12-month roadmap. Here are just a few of the courses. From campus to cash flows, this is teaching your children to become real estate investors. The wealth map training shows you how to eliminate your debt, increase your credit, and diversify your revenue. You can learn to write your book using ChatGPT. Learn how to build your online community. What about 8 ways to make money using AI? Oh, and here's 7 online revenue streams to fund your $1 million dream. How about learning how to purchase tax deeds or land banks? What about getting started in government contracting? If you're a rookie, the Real Estate for Rookies training has everything you need. The Business Blueprint training will help you build your business foundation, get business credit, get business funding, and learn how to pay yourself so that you can scale your business to the next level. Or perhaps you want to create jaw-dropping video content using CapCut, Midjourney, and ChatGPT. There are so many trainings and master classes within the Grow Your Money Club, and I also drop 1 new training per month. You do not want to miss out on this opportunity to invest in yourself, because guess what? You are your biggest commodity. You are your biggest investment. Join the Grow Your Money Club today. Yo. So if you have not joined the Grow Your Money Club, you need to join the Grow Your Money Club. My goal is to take you from being an employee to where you are trading your time for money to being an investor ultimately. And that's where your money makes money for you while you're sleeping. That's my goal. That's what the Grow Your Money Club is. You go on there. Wait. I didn't hear that red face says cancel Job Corps. That's too bad. Lord, anything to help the underserved. But you know what? Most of the people who use these programs are people who look like him. Well, there are people who voted for him. That's crazy though, yo. That is insane. All right, let me see. Okay, I'm just looking to see who's logged on. Terrell said, my life is so coincidental. I'm so happy I turned this on. I'm trying so hard to change my ways, and I'm glad that you turned this thing on as well. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to give you number 5. You ready? All right, so number 5 is, if you do not know how to be a problem solver. If you don't like solving problems, entrepreneurship is not for you. Business is a series of problems that you are paid to solve. If people get on your nerves, if people bother you, if you are not a people person, perhaps entrepreneurship is not for you. If you run from problems or you expect everything to go smoothly. I had a friend, I thought she would have been great to work in real estate. She's Black and she's Hispanic. She speaks Spanish. And I was like, girl, you could tap the Black market and you could tap the Hispanic market. Like you could have all these, like you could just corner the market. You'd be great. And every transaction, there's an issue that comes up. It just is. For me, it was like, okay, this is a challenge. I learn something new every time there's a challenge. Yeah, I learned something new every time. Okay. And so that's what made me a great agent and ended up making me a great broker, because I had gone through so many challenges. But I remember she would be like, there's always problems with every single transaction. Maybe this is just not for me. Girl, that's how you grow. But some people think that way. Some people are meant to not to work for other people and just meant to go to work to their 9 to 5, get paid, and that is okay. So it was not her call, even though I thought she would be great at it. She could, if she had a different mindset, she would have been a multi-millionaire. But the mindset will hold you back all the time. If you have limitations, limited beliefs about what you can do or all that, yeah, those are things that will definitely hold you back. But if you are not a problem solver, then you will not be good at in being a business owner. And when I make reference to real estate, it's a business. Business is transferable across platforms. So whatever business is business. Everything is not going to go the way you expect it. And the most successful entrepreneurs are solution oriented, not perfection seeking. If entrepreneurship is not your lane, that is perfectly okay. Because being woke is about owning your gifts and positioning yourself for wealth and freedom. Okay. So I try not to have a problem without having solutions. You know that. So if you are not meant to be an entrepreneur, that is okay. I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can grow without being an entrepreneur. Okay. Y'all still got your notes? Oh my God. Damn. I went to clear my throat. All right. My bad. I'm so glad that y'all still with me. Thank you, Jahari. I want to go clear my throat because I'm getting a little tingle inside there. So you got me? I appreciate you. Okay. Solve the sound problem and Constance will pay you. Okay. All right. Okay. My bad. Man, you guys got me a good couple of minutes. Okay. So listen, here's what I said. I never try to have a problem without having a solution. So entrepreneurship, where did I leave? What was the last thing you heard me say? Shit. What was the last thing you heard me say, guys? You didn't hear number 1? Damn. Okay. So I try to get, y'all, I said, all right. So the 5 ways that you can still 5 resolutions. Okay. So I'm gonna give you 5. I gave you 5 problems. I'm gonna give you 5 resolutions. All right. So entrepreneurship. Y'all know what that is? Y'all got your notes? To be a CEO in your own company. What does that mean? It means, say you don't want to be an entrepreneur, but you still love stability. You still want to grow. You can become an entrepreneur, and that is somebody who leads innovation inside an existing organization. They pitch new ideas, they lead projects, and they can negotiate better pay. You could actually build your brand inside of a system while still stacking your money. Oh, okay. Okay. Entrepreneurship. All right. Here's the thing about that, though. You have to learn to make yourself indispensable. Okay. If you make yourself indispensable, you create job security and negotiating power. This is inside a corporate framework. If you do not want to be an entrepreneur, if you can't do those 5 things, you can be an entrepreneur, and that's being in a position of power and leadership inside an organization. Number 2, invest in yourself. You can use your extra time and income to grow your financial IQ. You could do this inside the Grow Your Money Club. I teach you about stock and ETFs inside the Grow Your Money Club. I teach you about real estate inside the Grow Your Money Club. I teach you about business funding inside the Grow Your Money Club, AI tools inside the Grow Your Money Club. If you invest in yourself, you don't have to run a business to own assets. You just need knowledge and consistency. This is what I break all of this down inside the Grow Your Money Club. Okay. Number 3, y'all ready? Start a side hustle. What kind of side hustle? Now, a side hustle is not to be confused with a business. A side hustle is not going to make you millions of dollars, but it's a way to kind of transition. If you want to become a business, it's a way to go from working for somebody to side hustle to maybe business ownership, or you could have this business while you are still working. Business side hustles, affiliate marketing. That's where you can, even with me. So with the Grow Your Money Club, if you're a member of the Grow Your Money Club and you refer members, I will pay you 25% for everybody that you refer to the Grow Your Money Club. You automatically get it. So if you sign up for the Grow Your Money Club and then you become an affiliate member, the more people you refer, the more money you make. You could do that there. There are other online-based businesses where you can become an affiliate marketer. Okay. Number 2, drop shipping. That's where, if you look at Conversation Tees, I have a drop shipping company where I drop ship t-shirts. I have mugs. I have all kind of things. You can have a side hustle where it could be slippers. It could be shades, whatever. But you can be drop shipping. And what drop shipping is it's where you don't have to keep the inventory, where you can sell something. You don't have to keep the inventory. The inventory is kept at a third-party location. So when people are buying, they go to the website, they order directly, you get paid a percentage, they get paid a percentage, and it's your product or your service. Okay. You could sell digital products. That's a nice side hustle that can actually turn into a business. You could be a notary signing agent. You could be an Airbnb co-host. So those are side hustles that you can start. Okay. Use your 9 to 5 to fund your freedom. Your job is your first investor. So let it pay for your certifications, your real estate, your stock portfolio, your debt strategy. It's not about working forever. It's about working smart while you build your options. All right. Try to have a solution. Absolutely. Black Panther said, I can see my motivation as being my own boss. I don't like the job, workspace, racism, had to get away from that. That's my motivation. Try to tell you. The ass kissing going on with some Black people in the job workspace. I hate that as well. Understood. But if you can solve somebody's problem, you actually have a business. Not everyone is called to be a business, but everybody is called to be a purpose so you can serve your community. Maybe your gift is teaching. Maybe it's healing. Maybe it's organizing. Maybe it's mentoring. You don't need an LLC to make an impact. You need clarity. You need confidence, and you need commitment. Okay. So you don't have to be an entrepreneur to build wealth. You don't. So you have, if you're not able to do those 5 things, that's okay. There are other things that you can do to grow your money. That's why I try to come here every single day to give you that. Okay. So let me see. Y'all got anything you guys want to add? Any questions you have? Anything? I'm looking for something. There was something I wanted to show y'all. Before we get out of here, so that's all I got. Listen, I just wanted to give that. I want to show you I still do the Black History Spotlights. If you have been on my page, you know I do the Black History Spotlights. But here's the thing I want to say, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Okay, elevation is. If you want more, you got to learn more so that you can earn more. Period. So I've created 3 powerful ways to invest in you. So we have the Grow Your Money Club, where you can learn the real estate and the ETFs, where you can learn how the AI tools, you can learn drop shipping, you can learn all of those different ways to be able to grow your money and increase your wealth. Okay. I have the Net 7 Collective. That's for Black women. This right here, that's my soul work. It's a community of powerful, purpose-driven Black women learning wealth strategies to change their families and their communities. It's not just a program. It's a sisterhood. We help you build your businesses from your passion. I help you to grow your passive income and walk fully into your calling. Because when you teach a woman, you teach a nation. And then also, I'm doing the Bring Your Idea to Life live training. I'm going to do that again in July. But for now, we have the replay. Put up the bringyourideatolife.com banner. This is a business boot camp. If you want to watch the replay, the training is $197. The replay is $59. This is going to help take your idea. If you've had an idea, say you have a business idea, take you from ideation to monetization. Okay. This is one day I help you to get crystal clear on your offer, your audience, your brand, and your money strategy. So you can stop sitting on those ideas and start creating income. So no matter your path, if you're an employee, a side hustler, or you're a boss in the making, you got a lane here. So you need to learn more so you can earn more. You need to surround yourself with people that are building legacies, and you need to stop waiting on the world to change when you are the one that the world is waiting for. All right. All right. So, okay, listen, before we get out of here, I want to show you one of my Black history spotlights. Let me see which one we're going to go. I didn't put it inside here, Jahari. I'm just going to show them on my page. Let's go to the page. I'm going to share my screen. Let's go to my Facebook. And let's look at one of the Black history spotlights. I am Constance Carter. Oh, by the way, you guys, listen, I have a private community inside my Facebook page. If you go to facebook.com/I am Constance Carter, I have a private Facebook page where there's going to be exclusive content. I'm going to be helping you. You just a lot of behind the scenes stuff that you're not going to be able to see everywhere else is here, special interviews, just different kind of content. So I just want to let you know, if you are interested, go to constancecarter.com/subscribe. And I would love to, have you inside the community. Let me see which one I want to show y'all today. Which one y'all want to see? Oh, let's look at Jack Johnson. Let's do this one on Jack Johnson. I thought this was interesting. What do you call a man who beat the system, broke records, lived bold, and made white America lose its everlasting mind just by being brilliant, Black, and unbothered? You call him Jack Johnson. And his story, baby, it's not just history. It's a whole masterclass in resistance. Born in 1878 to formerly enslaved parents, Jack Johnson didn't just grow up in America, he grew up against it. And by 1908, he had done the unthinkable. He became the first Black world heavyweight champion. And listen, white America was enraged. Newspapers called it a disgrace. Fans called it the end of a civilization. So what did they do? They went looking for their savior, their great white hope. Enter James J. Jeffries, the undefeated former champion. He came out of retirement and said with his chest out, "I'm going into this fight to prove that a white man is better than a Negro." Well, guess what? Jack Johnson dominated him for 15 straight rounds. He danced, he smiled, he dodged punches like prophecy, and left his legacy on the mat. White America exploded. Race riots broke out across the country. From New York to Texas, white mobs attacked Black communities out of the rage that a Black man had the audacity to win, dared to be proud, and dared to smile while doing it. Over 25 cities reported violent outbreaks. Dozens were killed, hundreds were injured. Why? Because Jack Johnson winning a boxing match was seen as a threat to the entire foundation of white supremacy. This wasn't just about sports. This was about symbolism, about a Black man standing tall in a ring that wasn't built for him and knocking out a lie that had held power for centuries. White supremacy took an L that day, and it was televised. But instead of giving Jack his flowers, they came for his freedom. Not in the ring, but in the courtroom. They used the Mann Act, a law meant to stop sex trafficking, to charge him for driving across state lines with his white girlfriend. That's right. He wasn't exploiting anybody. He was loving out loud, and for that, they tried to silence him. He fled the country, kept fighting, kept building, and kept living. He ran a restaurant, wrote books, gave lectures, performed in flea circuses, and even patented a wrench. Jack Johnson was a whole enterprise before the word brand even existed. Just think about this. This man was born only 13 years after slavery. He drove fast cars, he wore fur coats, and he ran with white women. They absolutely could not take it. He died in 1946 fast and free in a car crash. But his legacy, that's still undefeated. Now drop a black fist in the comments and share with someone who needs to hear this Black History gem. What do you call a man who beat the system? Y'all, okay, listen. So for everything that I'm doing, make sure, Grow Your Money Club, go to growyourmoney.club. Net 7, if you like the opportunity to talk to me about that opportunity, go to net7bbs.com. If you need one-on-one coaching, go to coachingwithconstance.com. I'm here to help coach you too. And then if you want to look at the Bring Your Idea to Life replay, we're going to do a live one in July. But for those of you who want to take a look at the replay for only $59, it's a 6-hour boot camp. Go to bringyouridea2life.com. All right. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. I may not see you Wednesday. Definitely ain't going to see you Thursday or Friday. Black Fist out.